Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I am going to tell you why dividend stocks are actually worth buying. Well, after watching a YouTube video a while ago, I was quite surprised to realize that dividend stocks actually has more value than I personally anticipated of it. Even though it's not as risky as tech companies, and those risks could take you to a lot of wealth, even though it's not like the super growth kind of investment. But after watching a YouTube video, it made me realize that it is quite a worthwhile investment. So the true value of dividend lies in when there is a crisis, because during a crisis when every stocks are going downwards and the market are crashing and your stocks can't be held because it is part of the stock market, dividend stocks will still promise and provide you the value that you need. So unlike tech companies, for example, their stocks, what you're looking for in their stocks is where they have their stocks go up to a really high price and you can sell for the high value and you earn money from there. Yeah, that's what normally people are looking for. But for dividend stocks, why people don't really focus a lot on dividend stocks is because dividend stocks are not exponential. What they are is they just give you dividends 2 or 3 times a year, which is they take out money from the company and give it to the investors. That's why not many people look at it as in one of the best ways to do exponential growth investment. Which, even though I do agree that dividend is not an exponential growth investment, I do want to say that dividend stocks is worth investing because in the past years of 2022, where the market crashed really bad and all the stocks went down, like literally all the stocks, even the best performance stocks went down, every single company that offered dividend, I mean of course the good companies that offer dividend, has fulfilled the promise and gave dividend when they needed to give dividend. So instead of a negative and a drop and a crash from the market, what dividend investors got was actually more money. It won't be like a huge amount of money, but it is quite some amount of money because it is not an exponential growth kind of investment, but it is a type of investment that gives you money time to time of the year. And I personally would not want to skip out on having money time to time of the year. Whenever the market is crashing and everybody is losing money, I would love to have money coming into me. And just one extra point, dividend stocks is actually kind of good for a portfolio because more or less it is good for some diversification in your portfolio. I mean, just in case you lose money, you know? And now we have a perfect opportunity because there's probably a recession right in front of us down the road in the next few months. It is a perfect opportunity for us to invest in something that most likely won't crash and stop giving you dividend. Of course, there's some companies that would stop giving you dividend because their companies are facing huge problems, but there are also some companies, if you found the right one, will not stop giving you dividend during a crisis, and those are the ones that you're probably trying to search for. I mean, those are the ones that you are trying to search for. So yeah, go search for those dividend companies that has proven to give you dividend in the past year, which there's a huge crash. Invest in those dividend stocks, and then in the next coming recession with a huge crisis, when every stock is declining because not much people wants to spend money on stocks, that's when dividend comes in and you'll be like, wow, I got extra money. I mean, compared to other people. But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. But of course, you don't have to listen to what I'm gonna say because, you know, even though it is a good idea, many people have individual preference of how to do their investing. And I'm not gonna say that this is the only way because there's actually so much other ways for you to do investment and earn so much out of it, even with the incoming recession. And I will say that some people would like just exponential growth in their portfolio because They're looking for faster money instead of splitting their money and dividing their attention to something else, which is diversification, which is something they don't want because they want their whole money to grow faster. Even though there are more risk to that, there is nothing wrong with it as long as you got it right. And which, for some companies which are having a really bright future ahead of them, which is pretty obvious at this point, is also it's also worth investing for sure. And of course, there are some people that would just like to go for stable investments like bank stocks or dividend stocks or US bonds, which there is probably 3 types of categories: safe investment, risky investment but fast growth, exponential growth, or exponential growth plus safe growth, kind of having diversifications at the same time, S&P 500 included probably. So yeah, there's probably like 3 categories. I would say that don't go for the slowest one, fastest one, risky but doable. Slowest one is, to me, no point. And the middle one is, I wouldn't say the best option, but I will say it is a safer option than the fast growth. So yeah, you can take your choice. The slow one is, in my opinion, not good because it's slow but safe, but it's slow. You gotta choose between safe or slow, and in my mind, it's like a bit of risk won't really hurt me, because as long as I do my research right. But however, for non-Americans trying to invest in American dividend stocks is really hard, because America will charge you 30% tax when you try to transfer your money back to your country. And personally, I would not want to take my $30 off my $100 and make it $70. So I don't think I want to do that. So what I'm suggesting is probably find a dividend stocks in your country, because dividend stocks, it's not like growth stocks, which depends on the country's economy as well. But dividend stocks just give you the amount of money that you're gonna get about 3 times a year, like I've mentioned just now. So yeah, if you invest dividend stocks in your own country, it will probably be the same as investing in American country in America, but then you won't get taxed off 30%. Well, in conclusion, let's just not underestimate dividend stocks in a time of a crash, because in a time of a crash where many people need money, dividend is actually one of those options that you can take. Well, that will conclude the end of the video today, and I hope you enjoy it. If you did, like and subscribe, learn anything out of it, comment down below your thoughts. I would love to hear. I'll read it and I'll reply it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.